Hello and welcome to Transform My Trading. Today's Friday, February the 20th, and let's go over NQ today. ES also had some good levels today, but just going to focus on NQ on this video right now. Market opened right here. Let's put a somewhere. All right, so market opened here. It actually opened right around a TNT level. And this blue dotted line, by the way, that's the market open. So it opened there. It came down and touched the TNT level exactly right there. Now, for an aggressive trade, that would have been a good trade to go long right there. I usually don't trade the first few minutes or at least the 5 minutes. And so just we'll wait. Uh, so market actually did its thing during the day, and there were some around this area here. There was a news, of course, today the Supreme Court came up regarding the tariffs. That's why the market was going up and down. It was pretty hectic to trade. But even then, if you look at the level, how it supported, NQ found support right there. Right after the news, it went up. It dropped. It came back to right to the same level again. It went back up and came back again to the same level right there. So this was a good aggressive trade if you wanted to trade during the news. I didn't trade this area because I wanted to let the market do its thing. So once market did its up and down and found its rhythm throughout the day, because the market is mostly vibration. So it's going to go up and down and find its rhythm. Right here, the rhythm was lost. Okay. Was there some trades here? Definitely. But it all depends from your trading plan and your trading. You got to have a trading mindset in order to continue trading. So my plan was not to trade this part today. So I waited up until the market came here to this level right there, and it gave us a divergence on the 1 minute, and that was a good trade to go short. That was the first trade for me. Then the market dropped, it actually dropped one, two, three, almost three levels, and found support right here at this level. And this blue line was the overnight high, by the way. Okay, so that was an extra confirmation that the market is finding support there. And look at how right this bar touched TNT level exactly right there. So a good trade would have been above here, this right there, to do a limit order to go long right there. That was the next trade for me. And I'm just going to mark with an eclipse the area. And then market went up and it did a double top at this level again. And look at how many times it touched that level, but it was never able to break it. One, two, three, and this was a good area to go short. We had a good divergence right here on RSI. So, and also confirmation that it found resistance at this area first time. It came back and tested that area again, and it dropped pretty good. So if you were an aggressive trader, you could have gone short here, or you could have waited to go short below this level right there. So market dropped all the way down here, and it did find support around this level. Now, when the market is dropping this fast, it's going to go through the level. It didn't really touch this one. I would have loved for it to touch this one, but then again, if you take this level here, this this level right here, earlier in the morning, it was acting as a support, and the fact that it stayed right above it, that meant that the buyers were coming in, and this level is a strong support. So the buyers didn't even wait for the market to come down here. They actually started buying even before that. And so a good trade would have been to go long here around this area. That was actually my third trade of the day. Okay, and I was done by then. And throughout the day, there were a bunch of other uh, trades, like right here, this area right there. This one was a short right there, but you didn't really have to trade the rest of the day. Uh, there were some long trades, for example, right here, right there, another one right there. So there were a bunch of opportunities, but these three were the main ones for me. We just had to have the patience to wait for the trade. Actually, this four. Let me put that uh, right there too. All right, so that's the power of these levels. There's WDGAN precision levels. Uh, they're based on the WGAN's theory of price action and price levels, and they every day you're going to get these levels. You just have to have the patience to wait for the right setup in order to be able to get into the trade. All right. Thank you very much. And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me at transformmytrading@gmail.com. Thank you.